before I start work, I'm just taking my music book off the table. I've been teaching myself chords, and I replaced that with my Oxford Open Learning French A-level folder, and I'm currently revising for my French A-level because it's in about a week or so, and I'm revising existentialism in the novel Les Mains Sales by Jean-Paul Sartre. But before I do any work, I'm going to get a glass of water. I always do this before any kind of work just because hydration is really important for me and I get really thirsty. And so today I'm just doing a little bit of French revision and some English language, nothing too hard, and then I get ready for work and I put my headphones on because I usually listen to some sort of music. It helps me concentrate. Turn my phone on airplane mode. I don't usually have my phone with me while I work, but today I did, and I stopped my French notes. I'm just going through the course, and you can see I've already highlighted a lot of it because I've already been through it, but I'm going through it another time just to make sure I have everything, and I'm just taking notes. These are all really good for future essays I'm going to write because it's got a lot of handy information. And yeah, you can tell I got the highlighters out there. I love highlighters. I like making my work colourful. And then I had a little snack. I had peanut butter, which I don't usually have with apple because I'd been working for a lot longer than I was showing and I hadn't eaten all day and I was getting quite hungry. So I had that. After that little snack, I went back to my work. I just did some more writing. I took some more notes. And then while I write, sometimes I listen to Unsolved Mysteries, like BuzzFeed Unsolved I like. And then after that, I went through all of my notes, got out my highlighter, and I started rereading my notes. I think this is always a great way to revise, just writing notes and then going through them with a highlighter. It's just my way of revising and I always find it really effective. And yeah, I do listen to Unsolved Mysteries while I work, not all the time, just when I feel like I don't really need to be concentrating on what I'm writing. Just when I'm copying notes down, I listen to Unsolved Mysteries. It's a great way to entertain yourself and to educate yourself on history and culture sometimes, and yeah, it's quite fun. So then I was done with my battered French book. I know it's rather old and battered, but it's because I travel a lot and I've had it for about a year and it's getting a bit, yeah. And then I just put my pencils away, and then I got my laptop and I started my English language essay. It wasn't a lot because I'd already started it. I just needed to finish a few paragraphs, so here I am typing away. And then I also went through my notes just to check that I was doing everything correctly in the essay. Just more highlighting, and then I went back to my essay, made sure I was doing everything correctly. Then I opened my English language folder and I went onto the scope and sequence document and just highlighted everything that I already did. As you can see, I'm almost at the end of the year, and then I put that away, and then I went through all the definitions that I'd written down while going through my French book, and I have this note folder on my laptop, and I have a whole mini dictionary I made myself full of words that I don't know or that I want to learn, and I just Google the words, I get the definitions, and I copy them down in this little notepad thingy. So the next day was Sunday, and after church I decided to go embark on the mission of writing 3 French essays, and you can see I had a little apple snack again, and it was on, all the essays were on Les Mains Sales, which is the novel I'm studying for French A-level, and I got out my flamingo writing pad so I wouldn't damage the table because I was writing on flat paper, and there were 3 essay questions. One of them was an extract one, which you can see me annotating there. There were a lot of juicy nibblets in that extract. I quite enjoyed doing it, and I was referring back to the notes I had taken the previous day to help me. And then the two other questions were general essay questions on various themes: philosophy, the role of women. And it took me quite a long time. I was working for a lot longer than I showed, up to 4 hours max, I would say. I did quite a lot. But I did take a little break, and I did some English language note-taking as the break, and this was actually the last module of Year 12, so it was quite a final moment. You can see there, end of Year 12. So that's the end of my AS, English language AS level. And then after I'd done my French, I reread and corrected it, and I used this great website called Reverso, which is this website where you can check your French. I am fluent in French, so I don't make too many mistakes, but it is a really hard language, so I do try and go through everything, and I write all my mistakes down in this little book that my friends gave me for my birthday. So it is quite a long process, and then I pop all of those in the scanner because I have to send them to my tutor. As it says in the title of this video, I am homeschooled, so for French A level I have a tutor online. And then I put everything back into my French folder. I like keeping it all organised. And then I uploaded it onto a PDF, all the different scans, and then I sent that to my French tutor. Then I closed my laptop. I like closing every window and like deleting everything. It's quite satisfying. And then I went over and put all my schoolwork next to the homeschooling shelf. It is a bit of a tight squeeze because my sister, you can see her books are on the other side, and I don't know about you, but I hate when I have so many books because it makes me stressed. So I cannot wait until I get my A-level AS or AS results, depending on the subjects that I'm doing, so I can throw out those big chunky French folders. Hopefully if I get the A star that I want, otherwise I have to keep them and do another year, but I doubt it. But I'm just putting everything away, and you can tell I have bike oil on my legs, and I'm wearing my cycling outfit because I was on a ride earlier. This was just a little video I made just because I really love studying and I just felt like making it. So if you did watch, thank you, and hopefully see you next time.